August the 24th, Saturday morning. Now I have to go away for the evening. I'm 24 hours basically, so it's now Saturday morning and I'm going to be heading off in the afternoon and I'll be back tomorrow afternoon, but as usual I tend to overkill. So I'm going to give them a big area here. Well, it's not a massive area, but it's definitely enough to do them for 2 days, and I could squeeze 3 out of it. Normally I would have a fence down the middle here and go 24 hours on the upper side, especially now that I've took back a few cows and calves and have them at home, as you saw in the last video. But the crack is with this field is that they have not been here in about 60 days. I'm running on around 60-day average rotation. And I had the ponies, a couple of, a gelding and a colt in here running after the cattle the last time I was on this field. And if you look across here, that was topped. And I actually had the ponies in there also. But I topped that once and ate it off with the cattle and ponies on the last round. And I didn't top this place, but I ate it off with the ponies afterwards on the last round also. But the grass is absolutely amazing. I'm very happy with the grass. I just look down here now and you can see that we've had a lot of rain actually for the last 2 nights at night time, and the mornings tend to be lovely and bright with blue skies like that, but it's dumping a lot of rain down top of us. The land is well able to take it. We had great drying this summer, even though it wasn't mad hot. But we just had great drying, and the little rain that we did have was just enough to keep things moving. So there was no drought as such. But the land definitely dried up after the bad year we had in 2023. Now I'm very pleased to walk through here and see the long, lush, green grass and the young rush that's there also that will be picked off. Let me just walk through here. We can see that what the ponies ate off and the cattle on the last round has come back very sweet. I know that's rushes too, but I'm going to give them the whole lot of this, and when I come back I'll re-evaluate it, and I'll probably leave them on here until Monday. And Monday I'm going away with the bullock. So another bit of information about the bullock is my beef boxes are gone. So I'm definitely underselling than overselling, taking orders. I don't want to end up in a situation where I take lots of orders and have to disappoint and then let down some people that won't be able to get it. So what I have estimated is already gone. I've overestimated, I suppose, a little bit on what beef I will have available. So I have taken orders that I should definitely be able to guarantee. Yeah, and when I speak to my butcher after that, we'll know for sure and certain when we get them back. But that's the grass the cattle are coming onto. I'm going to go over the road now. I have a little bit of help this morning. I'm going to run them down the road. As you saw in the last video, Davy's heifer's at home and the black shorthorn with their 2 calves. She's fine for walking, only that she's that little bit slow. She's sore on that back driver's seat side. Well, actually the back left. So if you're watching from across the pond, you drive on the right hand side, so we drive on the left hand side. So I'm actually getting mixed up there again. This steering wheel is on the right hand side, but we drive on the left. But anyhow, it's the back left hand side that's sore on my cow. So anyhow, I'm going on now a bit, so I'm going to go down and get these cattle moved and I'll be back in a sec. Just double checking my post here, but you can see the height of the grass. I drove in here with the quad and there's lovely grass there and all that sweet meadow as well. I'm going to put one little bit of a post here along the bounds onto the road, and that'll be me sorted. Right, I'm going to get the cattle. Still not with the cattle yet, but I just had a thought come into my head. Earlier in the year it wasn't that amazing for growth, but I'm almost in the belief that if you have a bad start to the year, you tend to have a great recovery in the later end of the season. Because all I know is the grass is really ramping up, or what I have ahead of me is absolutely amazing. So I'm going to go and get my cattle. Come on. That's the girls. Come on. So I had 24. I took away 4. So there should be 20 here. There was 2 at home, 26 in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Come on. 12. Come on. 12. 13. 14. 14. Now we have a problem. 15. 16. 17. 18. Come on. 18. 19. 20. Fantastic. Right, here we go. So they're actually mad anxious to get going. I could have moved them last night, but there was rain promised. It's a lovely sheltering place, and there was that bit of picking left all the time, so they still look full and round. This is Red Claire here at the back. She has had 3 heifer calves in a row. So I feel like I feel a bit better today now when it comes to posting my videos. Sometimes it's a little bit like when I go to the gym. If I miss the first day, I could miss the second day. If I miss 2 days in a row, or 3 days in a row, let's say, there's a high likelihood that I'll miss the 4th day. So when I get out of the habit of posting videos, I get into a kind of a rut. And then when I get back going on it, I kind of relight the fire. So we're back in action now, I think. Especially now when you see that blue sky. So the rain doesn't depress anybody. This cow here now, she's at the back, I might as well talk about her. She was a fat little heifer. She's very milky, so she doesn't tend to hold much fat. She produces lovely fat calves though. So she has very rich milk. As you notice, I'm so surprised at how fast they're running away. Well, actually, no, they've held up now. They're up there. Now, I have done a little road trip like this down to this field, and I never recorded it. As I say, I just wasn't in the headspace for it. We're coming to the end of August. The children are going back to school soon. And it's amazing how, having had our summer, we're kind of anxious for the autumn now. And then when the autumn hits, we're kind of looking forward to winter time. So it's amazing how the psyche works. And as soon as winter hits, all we can talk about is spring and a bit of a stretch in the evening. So I find that nice. Right, I'm going to close this down for now, and I'll be back in a sec. So speaking of that little red shorthorn, there's her calf there now to her right hand side. I think that's her best calf she's had yet, and I also think it's my best calf this year. We'll get a better look at her later on, but I'm very happy with her. She reminds me, her build reminds me of how Belle was. Belle is there in front of her, the little roan heifer. She reminds me, Red Claire here, her calf this year reminds me of Belle last year. Obviously the colour is different, but that type, that barrelly kind of putty type. Love it. Just stand for a second. So we have a kind of a blustery, bright day today. As I say, we're getting lots of rain in the evening, so there's low pressure and control of the weather lately. So we're getting lots of downpours and longer spells of rain, but I don't mind that when we have a bit of a spell like this. Right, I'll wait till I get to the main road. Nearly onto the road now. Come on! We have Belty Moore now at the back. That is the bullock at home's mother. And she has another bull calf there to her right hand side. Yeah. Come on, come out. Two got in a bit of a lane here. Come on, come out, come out, come out. I find when they turn the wrong way, if I just take my time, don't tighten them, they'll just come back out again, you know. They definitely settled down. I think when I split up the herd early in the year and took away them few cows, they kind of got a little bit contrary travelling the roads, but they've found their way again. They were definitely a bit loud, but I'm back fond of them again there. There was a time there during the summer when they were breaking out and they were acting the maggot and it was driving me mad, to be honest with you. But I'm getting very fond of them again now. Yeah, Maverick, you've took your position at the back. So Maverick's definitely a calf. She never came rolling again. It'll be interesting to see now what she has, since the bull has over 25%, I think, Hereford genetics. So if this lady is 50% Hereford and the bull is, let's just say 25%, because his mother was a Hereford crossed with a shorthorn and his father was a 50%. Our father was a full bred Belton Galloway Ruby. So Maverick turned out a lovely little heifer. She's fat this year, yeah, so yeah, I may hold back. I know I should have sold her because she was too small, but the extra year definitely was a help for her. I know I breed them at 15 months, but there's definitely food for thought in that system as well. So there you are now, I'll be back in a sec. So we're now on the home straight. I'm definitely more relaxed about this move myself this morning, and so are the cattle. Oh, Maverick. So just to the end of this road here now and in on the left. And that will do them for the next until Monday. And it'll probably actually Tuesday morning, depending on what it looks like. I might cross them and put them across the road if it's tight looking, but I have to go away Monday with the bullock, so probably when I come back with the bullock I'll put them across the road. But there's lots of grass. I'm very pleased with the growth we have, and I'm very optimistic about this winter and how we can grow a little bit more grass after I graze through on this next rotation for over the Christmas. So we have our bales secured, we have our grass growing, the sun is shining for now, the land is dry, so it's all good. I'll be back. You know what, I'm going to walk the rest of it. The quad is fierce noisy at times. Now that is the kind of pace you want to be going at. Like you hear the dairy cows going back to be milked. Maverick, I'm very fond of you. I think you did the best out of the last of them this year. You even have your happy lions going on here. Davy's heifer had them before she got hurt. Now I better give this man a bit of help up here. Come on, Maverick. Come on. Move your big backside, will you, girl? Come on. You're holding up the whole show. I better go. Okay, so that is the job done. I'm going to head on home now, get a bite to eat before I head off. Yeah, that's right, yeah. I have help here, my little girl. So they're very happy to be here. They've lots of grass, and I'm actually just reminding myself of the little tricks that I used to have to stop the cattle from crossing the wire, and that was to run my quad along by the bounds and by my new fence to let the cattle know that when they're coming to this, they'll notice a difference on the ground, and then there's a wire in front of them. It just gives them that second thought before they're on for crossing or pushing through electric wires. Now, all them little tricks I kind of started to give up on. Not give up on, but I was walking with the fence in my hand for exercise, I suppose, and I wasn't driving around in the quad as much through the field. So I think that's another thing that I have to start implementing again. The wind is going to pick up here now. I'm going to go home, get a cup of tea, and I'll chat to you very soon. So for now, I will say on the 24th of August, good luck and goodbye.